Imagine what life was like 100 years ago.
What was important to those living in Oklahoma in 1913?
What did they want the people of today to know about them?
Well, a century chest was unearthed this year filled with historic treasures. In downtown Oklahoma City, the First Lutheran Church has been a place of sanctuary. For 100 years, the congregation kept a promise. A chest of items would remain buried beneath the church's basement for a century. Then, on April 22, 2013, the century chest made of copper was unearthed. Inside it were these items, carefully wrapped and cataloged in beautiful handwriting.
Well, this is as good as it gets, believe me. We get a lot of collections coming in over the years, but nothing as phenomenal as this has been.
These treasures are now in the hands of curators with the Oklahoma Historical Society. The items include posters, pamphlets, and photographs. Among the items are photos of Native people.
Mrs. Colbert was the wife of James Colbert.
They're snapshots of Chickasaw citizens and historic places, important documents, books, and the Chickasaw Constitution.
And to see living history essentially is what this is.
One of the greatest treasures discovered is this handwritten letter.
Okay, Sulphur, Oklahoma, April 19th, 1913.
It's from one of the early leaders of the Chickasaw Nation, Governor William Malcolm Guy.
I pride in the fact that the Chickasaws have always been pioneers in the civilization of this country.
There was an effort on the part of the Ladies' Aid Society to sort of put into this chest, you know, the early leaders of Oklahoma City, the state of Oklahoma, and they wanted to include the contributions of the Native American tribes, you know, and recognize the fact that they were here and this was originally Indian territory, and sort of that transition period, you know, you're only 6 years after statehood.
In 1913, the Century Chest was a project led by Virginia Sohlberg to raise money for the church's organ. Her efforts paid off. The organ is still in use today. What is even more remarkable to historians, it took Mrs. Sohlberg and her church group just 3 months to attract interest to the project and then collect and organize these treasures.
It would take months and maybe a year or more of committee work to get anything like that done today. It wouldn't take 3 months. There was no way. But this woman, Mrs. Virginia Sohlberg, had an electric car. She was pregnant at the time when she did this. She went around and had people provide money, but also items into the collection. I mean, we found something from Anton Klassen, who was a major businessman in Oklahoma City at the time. This was what people wanted the people of today to see, and hopefully that we can learn from this, and that we'll want to do something to show future generations what we did in 2013.
It is amazing to be able to see those artifacts, see the personal handwritten letters and snapshots that are in mint condition.
Throughout this month, the Oklahoma History Center has on display the Century Chest artifacts highlighting American Indian tribes.
And next spring, a major exhibit there will showcase all of the Century Chest treasures.